So I saw the film in 2017 when it came out, and I was blown by it. I just thought this is incredible, and I also expressed a desire that करनी है ये film यार. I want if there's a remake happening, I'd love to do this film. So I'd sent that out to the universe, and I think 3 years after, it circled back to me, and well, I did not approach this film in terms of what I should do or what I should not do in context to what has been done. I just liked this character, and I found that character inside me. And then I just had to play it out like how I would do it. There is nothing more that I can do. There is really nothing more in our hands but to do the best, in our potential. That's all you can do. So that's all you have control over. So that's what I've done. Yeah.
So, just like we told a little before, just an insight into where this started from. It was one of those completely useless conversations which you have at like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the night when you're not able to sleep. So me and Gayatri were talking about, there are all these films about right and wrong, but nothing about the space in between. As in, we were trying to start with this idea of not black versus white, but a person who sees in black and white versus a person who sees in gray. In that conversation, which is thing which will just end up in like one philosophical note, that idea of Vikram Betal popped up of, hey, you remember that stories which we have read as kids, didn't that have that idea of like that moral ambiguity being there? So that was the trigger. So we started from there. Vikram Betal was not something which was forced onto the script. That's literally where everything started from. Then you build on that.
And after that, actually, it went through like various versions, like, should we set it in a world of politics or business or, all those kind of things. And we wanted like harder emotions, like, harder emotions. So the cop and the gangster world kind of lent itself to this.
And many drafts later, we started discovering who Vikram is and who Veda is and all that. So, that process is long drawn. I mean, I'm sure there are people who write much faster and write much better. It's just that for us, that grinding
faster
is
maybe, not better. Faster maybe, not better. It could be the emotional impact that the film has made. So, one is to say that this really touched me, and one is to actually have tears. So you know that it's touched you. You can feel it. So I look for that. I look for scripts that change my state, that affect me on a cellular level. It needs to change my vibration, and not just, it can't be a calculated thing. This scene will make people cry, or this scene will make people laugh. Are you laughing? Are you crying yourself? Because if you're not, they are not going to laugh or cry. So a lot of times we see something, and in reference we think, this will be sad, people will like. This will be funny, they will laugh. Have you laughed? I think that's the way we should judge if a script has touched us or not.